Okay? Now, the good thing about Bitcoins, and please listen to me carefully. The good thing about Bitcoins is you can buy fractions of Bitcoins. Bitcoin inaandikwanga 1.0000 inakuanga na 08. Okay? 8 decimals means, okay, first of all, let me go to a shilling. You know, a shilling tulikuwa tunaambiwa iko 1.00, si ndio? 2 decimals, eh? That means a shilling has 100 cents. We used to be told, though some of us have never seen a cent na kanga aje, but we used to be told 1 shilling has 100 cents, isn't it? Meaning shilingi moja siku zile ilikuwa na value ingekuwa shared by 100 people. 1 cent, 1 cent, 1 cent, shilingi moja. Okay? And in those days, of course, ukilose shilingi kwa nyumba mtu atoki, nyinyi wote tafuteni shilingi, enda ni chini mtafute shilingi. Wewe ni mdogo, ingia hapa ndani utafute shilingi. Hiyo shilingi 5 iko wapi? You see? Now, 1 Bitcoin has 8 decimals. That means 1 Bitcoin also has its own fraction called satoshis. Okay? Now, the 8 decimals, the 8 zeros, ukiziweka zitakuwa 100 million. Si million iko na 6. Alafu 2 other zeros, that's 100 million. So 1 Bitcoin has 100 million satoshis. Do you have that point clear? That means a satoshi inaandikangwa 0.000 because you began investing early when the technology was still young. The other day the president was selling the CS at Ifanya task force nini, meaning they are still doing what? Investigating. When they're still investigating, you will be investing in the Bitcoin. Like I said, one of the recommendations they gave is we begin using Bitcoin as a payment system in this country. So usifikiri akina Equity wamelala, they're also beginning to accumulate the what? The Bitcoin ndio wauzie. You start getting them early. And you see, by the time they're accumulating them, wanze kuwauzia, they'll be so expensive. Ile ingekuwa ya so moja, sasa itakuwa ngiri moja. Okay? So begin investing in them now. How do you accumulate Bitcoin? Or even those satoshis? Different ways. Number 1, you can buy. Buy from who? Buy from someone who has. Okay? I have Bitcoin in my phone. Na sasa nataka kuwauzia juu mimi siuzangi zangu na ngoja ifike 100 million. Okay? Wewe baba. Yeah? So for anyone who's willing to sell, juu kuna watu wanakuanga tu wamezuba na uziuzanga, okay? Or sometimes kuna mtu anaweza kuwa na kashida fulani anauza kidogo, okay? You can buy from someone who has. Now in this room atuna sasa tuweza tauziana, okay? Number 2, you can buy from a Bitcoin ATM. Bitcoin is na ATM. The technology has advanced until it has ATMs, but there are very few ATMs in the world. In Kenya, there's only 1 ATM. Kenya yote. There's only 1 ATM. In East Africa, niyo tu moja iko Kenya.
Iko Kenya wapi?
Ngoja. You know, in East and Central Africa, Burundi yote, DRC yote, sijui Rwanda yote, hakuna Bitcoin yote, niyo tu bado iko Kenya. That Bitcoin ATM is in our office. Is in our office. So unaongea na watu wa nguvu sana. Yes, mwambie akuonyeshe anakuanga kwa hiyo ofisi. Hawaletangi. Hajawaleta. Hajaisema. Nani mwingine ashaikuwa huko? Hata ule alikuja. Hajawaambia huyu. Sasa unaona kuna watu wengine wanataka tu kuchomoka na KV8 ati nimekuwa mdosi. Ama wachomoke na BMW ati ulipataje? Hajai kuambia. Yeah? And by the way, there's a company, there's a bank called Citibank. There's a bank called Citibank. It is global. It's called Citigroup actually. Citigroup did a research last year in February to see by countries who are the highest Bitcoin holder per country. Guess what? Kenya is number 5 Bitcoin holders in the world. Kenyans. Makofi kwa Kenya. By the way, Kenya kwa nayo. So Kenyans are number 5 Bitcoin holders. Actually, they discovered Kenyans are holding 163 billion in Bitcoin. Yani 163 billion ingekuwa kwa bank, watu wameka in form of what? Bitcoin kwa simu zao. The other day, yes, in the Business Daily, there was an article that was saying the Kenyans who have 100,000 shillings in their bank accounts, there was a research, the Kenyans who have 100,000 Kenya shillings in their bank account and below, 20k, 50k, has increased. Meaning, Wakenya wengi now than before have less than 100,000. And I was telling someone, it could either be, people, financial, economic-wise, things are not very good, isn't it? That is one thing. It could also be watu walitoa pesa kwa bank kitambo. Watu walitoa pesa kwa bank kitambo, wakanunua bitcoins wakaeka wapi? Kwa simu. So unaangalia account ya mtu unafikiri, mtu ana pesa. So what will happen? Banks are going to begin losing business. And that is why the president alisema 163 billion iko nje. Please, Musheru, tell us how we are going to have this Bitcoin being used in this country. Ndio zitoke kwa simu za watu. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Okay? Now, I said you can buy from someone who has, or you can buy from an ATM. Number two, how else do you accumulate Bitcoin? You can accumulate Bitcoin by accepting Bitcoin as payment in your business. That is why the lady in Nyeri, I said accumulate by accepting Bitcoin for payment as goods and for goods and services in your business. The lady in Nyeri is very intelligent because utanunua nyama ya 2,000 at nyama choma menda as friends, you pay in Bitcoins 2,000 worth, but that lady knows next year they are saying a Bitcoin will be 10 million. Therefore, the satoshis of 2,000 Kenya shillings will be worth 5,000. Ile nyama alikuzia 2,000, sasa ni how much? 5,000. She's creating wealth. You see, they say creating wealth is when your money makes for you more money. Okay? So she's very smart. Until hotels like Kempinski and so on, they began accepting money, Bitcoin as money. Bitcoin as for their goods. Last year, in 2017, is it August 2017? There was a family in Naivasha, in-laws, walisema dawari ilipeni na Bitcoin. Yes. Yeah, but then if you go to YouTube, enda tu kwa YouTube useme man pays dowry using Bitcoin. A family in Naivasha. People are not sleeping. They're collecting Bitcoins in whichever way. Okay? Of course, you've got to do it legally. Now, the third way of accumulating Bitcoin is by a process called mining. Mining. Okay? Mining, as in like mining gold. Now, mining is whereby you get Bitcoins as a reward, not buying, as a reward whenever people exchange Bitcoins between themselves. The transaction fee they are charged in Bitcoin, you make part of that transaction fee. It is paid to you. Okay, let me give an example. You see, let me use Equity Bank. Equity Bank, they have things called ATMs, machines called ATMs. Sindio? Hizo ATM, kwa sisi tuko long weekend. Watu wanalewa nini, raha. Guys are going for camping and so on, excursions. Guys are enjoying themselves long weekend. Mtu ataenda kishinda keka card kwa bank, anatoa pesa. Anakunywa inaisha, anarudi kwa bank. Anatoa pesa tena, isn't it? Ikifika limit yake, anangoja midnight ifike, 12:10, anakimbia kwa ATM kutoa pesa zingine. You see, do you remove money from ATMs for free? Do you remove, they charge you, isn't it? About 30 bob or so. Some even 40 bob, You see, in this long weekend, Equity Bank imefungwa, si ndio? But if 1 million people withdraw money once and they are charged 30 bob or to 1 million, how much has Equity made by Monday, by Tuesday? They have made 30 million. Yet kuna watu wataenda hapa mara nyingi, si ndio? By Tuesday they might have made 100 million. Hakuna mtu alikuwa amesimama ati anachukua pesa za watu. Okay? Bank haikuwa open. Staff walikuwa nyumbani. Okay? But on Monday, by the time they're opening their doors, the bank has made what? 100 million. from activities other people are doing and they are not forced to do. They did it themselves. You see, the reason that you leave 30 bob in the ATM is because the ATM has verified your transaction. Inaangalia PIN, inaangalia kama kuna hiyo pesa kwa account. It is working. It is not a human being that will go and leave or demand a salary, but the ATM is working. Unaachia 30 bob, si ndio? If the ATM was being paid, if the ATM was an investor, angekuwa na 100 million on Monday or on Tuesday, okay? Now, the ATM is being paid for verifying transaction. It is being paid from something you do. It doesn't tell you to do, but you do it anyway. But it is given, it makes part of that money, isn't it? A second example. Safaricom has M-Pesa dealers. I've just spoken about them. The M-Pesa dealer doesn't care how M-Pesa servers look like, isn't it? Hata jai kanyaga Safaricom house kuangalia machine zao. But the guy, whenever you send M-Pesa, kale ka transaction fee ka uchungu. Sinaja kale ka kutoa. Katentie ka uchungu. Jamaa anakatiwa na kwa nyumba. Wewe unatuma M-Pesa, he makes part of the transaction fee. I spoke about Mwanzia, who makes about 150 million per month. The 150 million per month, he makes it from you. And not illegally. He makes it legally. Because he got into a system. He positioned himself. So Mwanzia is making money from a transaction. See, tukitumia M-Pesa ni transaction. Okay? He doesn't know us. But from this transaction, anakatiwa kakitu. Bitcoin miners earn the same way. Tukitumia na Bitcoin na Raila, si ndio? Yes, baba. Tukitumia Bitcoin na yeye, there's a transaction fee I will be charged. That transaction fee, a section of it is paid to Bitcoin miners. Because what they do, they own machines which verify this transaction. Otherwise, in the Bitcoin world, those machines are behaving like cashiers in the bank or ATM, hiyo ya Equity nilikuwa nasema. You understand? So if you want to create wealth, the best thing is to make money from a process people do every day. What wanatumia na Bitcoins huko, you're getting part of the transaction fee na uko kwa nyumba. That is why I said the great Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest people in this world, said you must look for a system that makes you money while you do what? While you sleep. So Bitcoin miners do that. Okay? So the machines you buy, and I want to give you the price of the machines because they are being revised, okay? I think you have contacts of some people here. Kuna watu dosi hapo wana mindingi lakini wasemi wamejificha tu. Okay? Usiangalie watasema. Mtanyongo. Yeah? So what is happening is you can buy the machine, okay? Okay, the price is being revised, but I'll say how much I bought my machine, I have several, yeah? My machine, the machine I bought was worth 70,000, okay? That machine pays me every day at 10 p.m. Saizi naongea, lakini saa ine niko na nini? Niko na pesa, some satoshis, That is how you should make money, okay? When you finish school, you'll get a job, Please don't just concentrate on that job. Because your pesa, it is just giving you, it is earning you a living. Do something to create you a what? A fortune. Do something to create wealth. Where you're employed to work, tumia your pesa to position yourself in this industry. You understand what I'm saying? Use it to position yourself in this. But even before you get employed, already begin doing what? Making your satoshis. Okay? Now, that machine, you can actually organize yourself, a few people, museme tunatoa hii pesa, tununue kama machine kamoja. Isn't it? Ununue kama machine kamoja as a group. Okay? Because we mine with a company called BitClub Network. BitClub Network has a very big mining facility in Iceland. Nikinunua machine wanapelekanga huko, wananipatia account. The account normally shows me how much I make every day. Okay? So what BitClub Network does, it gives you two opportunities. Number one, you can buy a mining machine through them, Because when you buy a mining machine through them, it is subsidized. Ni pesa ndogo. Ukinunua mining machine through the internet, because you can buy them on they're on Google, they're on Alibaba, Amazon, eBay, zinauzwa. But one machine is 200K. Yeah, 200K. Okay. So Beat Club Network, what they do, because you normally as members you buy in bulk, they are subsidized. So now I'm for 70K. Yeah. So it gives you an opportunity to mine every day, make money every day at 10. The second opportunity it gives you is to do a business. What kind of business? Anybody who buys a mining machine with Beat Club Network never buys directly from the company. Just like if you want to buy a SIM card, you don't buy from Safaricom. They tell you go and look for an agent. Huyo agent ako linked kwa dealer fulani. Ndio huyo dealer sasa atengeneze kaboras fulani. You understand, eh? Beat Club Network gives every member of Beat Club Network an opportunity to also be in their sales team. Mtu akinunua machine moja, wanakupatia bonuses. Okay? Is the money yours? The money is not yours because mtu alinunua machine akatoa pesa kwa account akakuja kununua machine. Okay? But you get a bonus. You get a bonus. It's the same way Safaricom, I told you Safaricom dealers, ukipiga SIM card si yake, okay ni yake namtengezea pesa, lakini SIM card si yake, pesa si zake, si wewe ulitoa pesa, ulihasa ukatafuta pesa ukanunua airtime. But he makes a bonus out of it, isn't it? Okay? So Beat Club Network gives you an opportunity to do business. Okay? Whenever anybody buys a machine, then you're paid a bonus. So what you can do as a group of youth, you can come together, mununue ka machine kamoja, mweke mguu kwa nini? Kwa system, okay? After that, you get a username which you can use to buy, to sell machines, to tell people about this opportunity. Wakitaka kununua machine, they buy using your username. Your username now becomes your dealership. Si mko na lectures university, campus mko na lecturers. Wako na pesa hata wajui Bitcoin ni nini. So you decide now, us as a group, let's go and approach a certain lecturer to mwambie about this opportunity. The guy will say to you, oh, this is interesting. Let me buy a machine for each member of my family to be making their own Bitcoins. See there you've gotten a bonus in Bitcoin. You've gotten bonuses as a group. Okay? And in your mind, you know, next year a Bitcoin will be worth 10 million. So other Satoshi Mkonazo, they'll be worth a lot. You know? That lecturer, you don't know who they know. Maybe they know the governor. Aende ambia governor aseme, eh, Bitcoins, je isikia, ati nini? Zitakuwa 10 million. Eh, ati kuna machines. Machine ya 1 million itakuwa kama ngapi hivi? Anunue machine. Hasn't your group made money? It has made money. I'm in a chama where we operate like that. Okay, I have my own machines, but I'm in a chama where we've bought machines for the chama. Whatever we contribute, and we only contribute 600 bob, by the way, tumenunua machine 3. What we have done as a chama, we normally approach people. Okay? In fact, we meet every Monday at 7 a.m. Tukikutana, tunapanga who we are going to meet, who we are going to approach. Unajua nani? I know a certain guy akona biashara ya you know, akona shop flani. Do you think it's okay if we approach him and tell him about this? Yes, let's do that. So tunapanga watu kama wawili, we go and see that guy. We tell them there's a new opportunity here for business. Okay? Our chama, that is how we've grown. So far we've made a lot of money in form of Bitcoin. Okay? And what we are targeting is in the next about 4 years, we want to have made at least 10 million, and we want 10 million from contributing 600 every month. And we want at least every member of the chama to have a Bitcoin each in the next 4 years. So we're working with a strategy. Okay? So that is what I was coming to share with you. All right? So I think what we'll do is when we leave here, please go to Google Play Store. Let's start from there. Go to Google Play Store, look for an app called Blockchain. Uko do Bitcoins zinakuanga stored. Okay? It is a blue diamond. Download that app. Okay? Once you download the app, then later on we'll be telling you how you can buy your Bitcoins. Okay? Hata kama ni 100, 1000, at least ujeke mali kwa mpango ya Satoshis. Okay? Meanwhile, you can see maybe how you can come together as a group and so on. Then we'll come and talk again, and I'll tell you how you can strategize now to buying a machine as a group and begin the business. Okay, is that a good thing? Yeah, so let's do that. Let's plan that. Thank you very much.